people riding on my ass. All right. What's up, everybody? This is Sunday, Groundhog Day, February 2nd, and the friggin' groundhog saw a shadow. So, we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter, which is fine with me. Anything to delay 150-degree summertime and humidity of thousands and thousands of percent. So, anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Today, I've not done much of anything. Amber and I got up this morning, went to breakfast. Took her to breakfast like I always do on the weekends because she loves to eat some breakfast on the weekends. And then I just kind of been around the house. I've been riding around trying to do some self-reflecting. If you're not familiar with me, I'm Michael Jones. I'm just a nobody guy. I used to be in the music. I used to sing in a band called Diggerfoot. And yeah, so I did full, performances from when I was young age 4, impersonating Elvis Presley till about age 13, and then continued from age 16 till when I was 40 something in 2019. We quit on that New Year's show, but I also, had some trials and tribulations. My father passed away of brain cancer when I was 23, so in 2000, and that happened in like 6 months. And then I got addicted heavily, and I say that to oxycodone. I say that also knowing that we've seen painkillers and we know how the doctors were also pushing. So a little unfair game, still not trying to shake off any responsibility for being a pain pill addict back then, but I was, and the doctors were pushing this stuff on people. But I'm pretty sure some people watching this maybe had that issue, or knew somebody, had a family member, friend. I've lost 2 friends to that stuff, Ashley and Sammy. Really good guys. Very lucky I haven't gone away from that stuff, but I never did. But now, and just all full transparency, this is just about my life. So now I'm happy. I have had the car of my dreams, pretty much. I've never thought I could have anything this nice. And for anybody watching, it's like, man, isn't it nice? To me, it's nice. I've always driven old Hondas and old Hoopies and old hand-me-down cars. I've never had a car like this new. A 2018 is like a brand new car for me. But I got the car of my dreams. I got the girl of my dreams. I got the best wife in the world. Too good. Almost like my mom. She's too good of a human being sometimes, like to a fault. I do for a living what I like doing, which is doing videography, handling videography, doing videography. My goal and thing I like to do in life and in business was not run a business, so I suffer a little bit from that too. So there's some pains, and now, I kicked the pain pill habit a long time ago, like in 2011. But there's some stuff out, and if you're from around here that you're all familiar with, I'm sure. Just if not familiar with it, you've at least seen the word before. But it's called Kratom, or some people pronounce it Kratom. But it is a Indonesian tea leaf that people use medicinally and recreational too. But it comes in a powder form, and it comes in extracts, shots, gummies, about anything you can think of, cookies, anything. It's horrible tasting. They have different strains, kind of like they do, other flowers, where they have, like this is like a, they got one for like relaxation. They have one for, enhanced mood, alertness, suffer heavily from pelvic pain that they've never been able to figure out. I have this pelvic pain, and no doctors on any earth or land of any kind can figure this out. So I ended up taking this Kratom because a lot of people were saying they took it for pain. Sorry about that. But they said it took it for pain. So I started taking this stuff a couple of years back for pain. It hits the opiate MU receptors. So you have opiate receptors in your brain to recept opiates. When you have opiates, or you take a painkiller or morphine or anything like that. This is a little different. Like the Kratom people say that, oh, it's not addictive because it's not an opiate. Well, same thing with morphine. Morphine's not an opiate per se. It's a synthetic drug that they made, but it hits the same receptors, the same opiate receptors as opiates do in your brain. So this it kind of gives off the same effect. It's like pain pills. Not on that level though. Just a similar kind of alertness, and that's if different people have different reactions to pain pills. Some people it gives them like a la euphoria feeling. Some people get just wiped out and they go to sleep. Some people get sick on them. Some people get really alert and have high energy and they feel good, euphoria, and they want to do stuff. That was me when I was addicted on them. Like if I took Percocet or some stuff like that, or oxycodone, I would build like 2 or 3 sun decks for people who would cut your grass. I mean, I wouldn't wire like any kind of white powder type stuff, but I would be feeling very active. So, and it would make me not think about any kind of pain, mental pain, physical pain, anything like that. But now with the Kratom, I've kind of started substituting for that, which is trouble. And I've been doing that a long time. And it's easy because it's in stores. It's on every corner. It's at every smoke shop. It's even in like normal gas stations who don't even have a smoke shop. It's sitting at the counter. But the extracts are pretty strong. And the extracts are like 10 milligrams or 10 milliliters. And you're supposed to take a third of one shot. And just because my opiate tolerance has always been high, I take a whole one shot. And then that turns into 1 and 2 and 3, so 3 a day. And then at $16 a shot, you can see how that starts to add up. So that, and then the coffees, definitely can find out, really quick where I'm having the money trouble at. Whoa. I tell people all the time I have a loneliness problem. My job is very lonely. I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't get to express a lot of things. Really, like one of my only friends is my wife, is Amber. And we love each other, dig being around each other. But when she's at work in the week, I'm just kind of lonely, so I have a lot of time with myself. So any doubts I have, they start to creep in, get bigger. I start to feel less. And I'm trying to figure out, why have you got this addictive kind of clinging to this Kratom stuff? It's kind of like the opiates. It's kind of taking care of pain, making you feel better, but it's an extra thing you're taking into your your diet, into your body. But why? Why is it that I got this addictive type personality? Where, I got some hip pain. It wouldn't kill me to feel that every day. It's kind of just became a normal part of my life now. I wouldn't even know how my life would be if I didn't have hip pain. But it just makes me wonder why I have this addictive personality, things like that. Like, it's almost like getting a cheat code, because if I'm working on a project, or I'm working on a bunch of work, if I'm working on something in the house, and I don't feel like great or inspired or anything, you could take that Kratom shot, and it just kind of, your mind gets creative, you get things that bother you normally don't bother you. You want to work, like you feel driven to work. So then after you feel that, then every time afterwards you want to work, then you're just like, man, here I am, I can do this. But I can take a Kratom shot and I can do so much more and feel so much better when I'm doing it. Which is an addictive personality. So it's an addict. It's an addict talking inside. So what is it? It's like a cheat code, and I get it, and then I'm stuck saying like, well, I don't want to try to work. I'll do this project. I'll wait until 1 o'clock when I take that shot because I'll feel better. I'll feel more driven to do it. Wonder what it is in my head where I'm like, I don't think I'm enough to do that by myself. Why do I feel like I need that extra thing? Like, I don't get stoned. I don't get like wiped out of my mind, high or anything like that. Like, if you saw me on this stuff, you could just, like, nothing would ever seem weird. It would just be like, oh, Michael's in a good, like, that's when everybody thinks there's nothing wrong. And until where, I try to like come off of it and stop taking it, and it sends you through like kind of opiate withdrawals. So you don't feel well. Your stomach's kind of upset. You get kind of anxious. You get kind of depressed, low energy. Does if you like, just drop your cold turkey, which I don't like trying to do. Has negative effects, like if you drop caffeine, cold turkey. So, yeah, I just really am interested as a person, as a human being, in my own consciousness of just asking myself, or to really get into it. The thing that's asking, the thing you're hearing make a noise that talks to you through the camera here, and it's saying, what is this in me that makes me have this addictive personality? I feel like I need that, I need that little shot of Kratom to get through the day. And then, tomorrow I get ready to do it, I need that little shot of Kratom to get through the day. Instead of just like, oh, I'm enough to do that. Like, it's just a lack of, again, low confidence. I talk about I have that all the time, but is that what it is? It's just I have such low confidence. Like, I feel like I need something to make me better at what I do, like make me a better person, a better worker. I can't figure it out. Like, I try to consciously think about it, and I think to myself, like, well, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna take any more of those shots. Like, I'm not gonna take any more little Kratom shots. I'll see them at the store. I'm not gonna take them. And the next morning I get up and I have work and I feel okay, but not great. I'm not feeling like driven to get work. And then I just think like, well, I don't feel great. So, but if I can take a Kratom shot and I'll feel really great, and I'll feel driven to work, and I'll feel, inspired to do something, and I won't have any hip pain while I'm sitting in the chair. And then I'll just work like a maniac. And I could probably do that without that, but I don't feel it. I don't feel good and driven. I mean, I don't know, I may get to where I'm questioning, like, well, maybe you don't like what you do. But like, I do like what I do. I don't like the loneliness of it. Again, if you watch my videos, you'll see a pattern of me complaining about loneliness. And I don't think I'll ever do anything. I don't have any thoughts about that, like do anything bad to myself. Man, like, loneliness is serious. People do that kind of thing when they get lonely. I think I would cry out really hard maybe before anything like that happened. I'm just kind of talking, getting it out, expressing myself now. But loneliness is tough. So, like, I feel if I had a partner in this that was like, I've said before, I don't have a lot of friends, never had a lot of friends. The few friends I've had are very close, like my friend Sammy and my friend Ashley. were two of my best friends ever, guy friends, and we just clicked. And I don't click with a lot of people. And a lot of people don't click with me. But me and Ashley and me and Sam clicked, got each other, and just a good friend. We understood each other. So it's like, if I had one of those guys now here with me, and like they were interested in, you know, if it was Michael's World, if they were interested in videography or working with videos or anything, just business, like, man, I would love to work with somebody, you know, so I wouldn't have to be lonely all the time working. Like, I'm in the office for 8 hours working alone. I go out and shoot video, you know, I'm alone shooting video. I mean, I know it sounds like whiny and shit, but like, it's when you don't get to express anything at all. Like, look at this. Hey, I was thinking about this, you know, check this scene out here. Like, when you don't get to discuss or release or express any emotions or anything at all, it sucks. It gets to you after a while. It really does. It really, really does. So I don't know, maybe it's just that loneliness that I don't know why I've got this addictive personality to Kratom, where I feel like I need this substance, this you know, Indonesian tea leaf to do a better job or to exceed. And like I said, it's almost like that. I had kids say that to me earlier. It's like, it's almost like you found a cheat code in life that you realize you can't use all the time. You know, it's like back when you had the Nintendo days, you know, and you were gonna play Contra. You got the little cheat code, 41231. You know, remember the cheat code in Contra? It's like you got that, and instead of starting the game and just putting that in every time, you got to start the game having the cheat code, knowing you could have all these weapons and be a, you know, a badass, but you start with nothing every time. It's hard not to use that cheat code, which is the same thing for me. It's hard not to use that cheat code of Kratom, where I feel better, you know, just about living in general, just stresses in life, worries, just feeling good. But I mean, I don't know, it sucks. But I just want to get up here and express that. That's why this channel's look good for me, even though I'm talking to nobody. I am talking, and it's getting out, it's being documented, so that's a good thing about YouTube, you know, just, at least I can get it out. So thanks, YouTube. But all right, well, I'm gonna go. It's raining just a little bit, so I'm gonna put my hands on the wheel, stop doing the FSD. But man, if you are that lonely, by the way, and you do feel bad and you have some bad thoughts, make sure you call the hotline. I don't know the number, but I know Logic has a song out, and that's the name of the number, the Suicide Hotline. So don't do anything like that. If you do feel like that, call somebody and talk to them about it. All right, guys, for real, on a serious note, believe in yourself, even though I can't believe in mine. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.